Good afternoon. Welcome to Business. Now, stabilizing the cedi and reducing the cost of credit are some of the issues expected to dominate discussion as the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana begins meeting today. The committee would also be reviewing the health of the economy and taking decisions that would impact on interest rates. There's more in this report.
The Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana, which is chaired by Governor Dr. Ernest Addison, will this morning be receiving data from the Technical Committee, which would influence decisions that they would take over the next 2 days. For some, the cedi would come up strongly because of some movements that we have witnessed over the past weeks. From an average quote of 5 cedis 14 pesos, it is now trading at around 5 cedis 22 pesos. Therefore, one would want to look at whether some monetary measures can be introduced to halt this problem. Again, the governor of the Bank of Ghana had in recent times made a strong case for some further cuts in the policy rate, which currently stands at 16%. He had, however, maintained that the rising non-performing loans may affect efforts to reduce the rate. Further reduction in policy rates could help reduce the cost of credit, which is currently hovering around 25%. We would also be looking forward to what the Monetary Policy Committee of the Bank of Ghana has to say about the debt stock and how the country is faring in the area of export earnings. Well, let's wait for Monday's press conference by the Governor of the Bank of Ghana.
All right, government has cut sod for an agro-processing project which is aimed at planting avocado fruit that will serve as a raw material base for the industry and process it for export for foreign exchange for the country and the people of the area. Now, this is part of the President Nana-Akufo-Addo's policy of establishing one district, one factory in the Achim-Abuakwa district of the Eastern region.
The avocado production is part of government's Planting for Food and Jobs program aimed at producing enough food for the country and reduce unemployment among the youth. In an interview, the Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Owusu Efiri-Akoto, said avocado products are high in demand and urged farmers and the processing company to prioritize the projects.
Avocado is a new commercial crop in Ghana, but it's come at a time when demand for avocado in the world is gone up tremendously. At the moment, world trade in avocado is worth $16 billion, and it's growing at a rate of 10% per annum. So it is a good project, and I hope that the farmers take to it.
Manager of the Equiapim Gold Agro Processing Limited said planting has commenced on a 200-acre land, about 300,000 seedlings imported from Kenya. The seedlings are projected to cover about 10,000 acres in 5 years and at the same time employ about 5,000 people over the period.
The factory has a capacity of 6 to 8 tons per hour. So I think that it's early days yet because it's going to depend on the capacity that we produce per the plantations. Already we've started with about 200 acres, and we're looking at covering about 10,000 over a period of 5 years.
Ochehini Osajifo Amwete for opinion addressing the Deba commended the president for the good work done. He also urged farmers and the processing company to work hard to ensure the success of the initiative.
One way dear so on your Jumano, a year crapping gold for Mamuana Debbie only just on them room, all friends are growers, and your crap from Bessia. Munya na yenyina na be ka oni am adwuma na tintim ne opese adwuma enye ye anti won dwe so ani aka wandi wa afie hu bi da wahu so just ejina ya be kwa shita ko Ghana man so nyina.
And let's turn to the Joy Business Health and Wellness Trade Show, which is just 8 days away. We're counting down to the event at the National Theatre, which is bringing together various players in the health sector. Ahead of that, we have some health tips for you.
Welcome to today's Joy Business Health and Wellness Tip. Cervical cancer occurs when the cells of the cervix grows abnormally and invades other tissues and organs of the body. The cervix, which is normally referred to as the neck of the womb, is located between the womb and the vagina. The Joy Business Health and Wellness Tip is brought to you by New Crystal Health Services Limited, growing together and good health.
More business news coming up in about 15 minutes time on the marketplaces. Back to you, Daniel.
Thanks, Daryl. Have a super day yourself. And we have the very latest on the decision by Asamoah to rescind his decision to recuse himself from Black Stars, the national team soccer. Benedict also has the latest.